Today we'll be looking into the world of Chinese funerary art. What happens when we die? What awaits us in the afterlife? How can we better prepare ourselves for the other side? These are not the questions we'll be answering today. Instead, we're going to look at two people who tried their best to prepare for the unknown and look to control their lot in death. In China, it was believed that the afterlife was an extension of your worldly life. They also believed that humans had two different souls: the Po, which remained with the body after death and remained within the tomb, and the Hun, which could ascend to heaven. Objects and offerings are believed to provide the deceased with entertainment, service, comfort, and guardianship, while goods were created to accompany the body. They use these to ensure that they can continue to enjoy the same kind of life they had while living. First, we shall look at Lady Fu Hao, a noble Chinese woman who died about 1200 BC. During her life, she was considered to be a very powerful woman. But how would this translate into the afterlife? In her case, she was buried with many trinkets, artifacts, and even other remains. Perhaps she thought that these would transfer over with her to the other side, a way to bring some of her life with her into the next. Even bringing some live people with her so they may serve her in the next life as they had served her in this one. Next, let's take a look at Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of all of China, who spent a lot of his reign trying to find a way to cheat death. In his life, he was a very powerful man indeed, unifying China and giving it a unified written language. In the end, not even he could beat the Reaper, but he, as Lady Fu Hao did, thought he could bring things with him into the afterlife. However, rather than bringing a few soldiers or some servants, he decided on bringing an entire army, this one made of clay rather than flesh, finely crafted, each with its own individual features. Sadly, it is unknown how many things he brought with him, as his main tomb remains a mystery and has yet to be excavated to this day. However, what we have found so far is truly amazing indeed. In this manner, the powerful leaders of China have tried to control what they have in the afterlife, some wishing for reminders of home, some wishing to conquer the afterlife itself. Perhaps one day we'll find if they ever succeeded.